Alrighty, what is up, y'all? We are back, episode 37. Holy cow. We are right where we left off last episode. We were exploring a ton, and I was having too much fun. I'm having a blast exploring. We've reached our goal. Our goal, the whole reason we set out, was to get 11 new types of wood. And we have done that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we even got one extra. We're going to keep going. Screw it, man. We're having a lot of success. We left off last episode. We discovered this water temple there, ocean temple, whatever you want to call it. So I'm hoping there's sponges in there. I'm hoping all that stuff. We may come back another day for it. We may come back here in a little bit later in the episode or another day. I will let you know. I just kind of want to explore this area, explore this biome. We're getting into another snowy biome. One thing I never ask in the beginning of the episode, I always ask or mention it at the end of the episode. If you guys like the series, if you guys like this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. If I don't get a whole lot of interaction, I think, okay, well, how can I improve it or something? If there's any way I can improve it, let me know. So definitely hit that like button or comment. I appreciate all the interactions. But yeah, with that, man, we're gonna get right back into exploring. Let's bounce. I mean, we can get let's lag. Is what I should have said. And right away, that looks like a new biome off rip. Right there. That red biome looks brand new. What is... We're going to get over there. I was trying to see this ocean monument here if I can. Do I want to go down there? I don't think I want to. No, I don't think I want to go down there. I'm really worried about getting mining fatigue or something crazy like that. We will go down there, but we're going to have to prepare for it a little bit better, I think. So that will be our plan. But let's go check out this biome. We got a new biome. Now, I'm always a little hesitant just to bounce into a new biome willy-nilly. Sometimes there's some scary stuff. It's just maple leaves and stuff. Okay, this isn't too scary. This isn't too weird, too unique. There's a bunny. We haven't seen a whole lot of bunnies. Do I even want to know? Why is there just random cobblestone? Oh, it's just straight up random cobblestone. Okay. I guess it's supposed to just be random cobblestone or like boulders or something. I'm not entirely sure. I saw a spawner over here, so let's go check out that spawner. We'll go check out this bad boy. See what type of spawner it is. Ooh, let's just bounce over there. And it is a zombie villager spawner. Not the worst thing in the world, but not what we are looking for, unfortunately. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's another one right next to us. We have another opportunity. Let's bounce over to it. Come on, Vindicator. That is what we are looking for, and it is another zombie villager. Okay, well, we're going to have a lot of zombie villagers, so, I mean, that's good news. We could build a bunch of iron farms all over or something. I don't know, but cool. 2 spawners side by side. I'll never complain too much. Spawners are always nice. Looking at the map, it looks like this is the same continent that we were just on. It loops in, down, and around here, which is cool. Because that was kind of on the objective, too, was to link the 2 continents together. So the fact that, or to link the 2 maps together, and maybe not the continents, but knowing that they link together is good news. Really, what I'm looking for, too, is a desert, man. I've been talking about this every time we go exploring, but a desert just would be perfect. We need it so bad. There's a lot of desert structures out there that I think we really, really could use for the HBM Nuclear Tech mod. It is a goal to find a desert. Unfortunately... for whatever reason, they just are not really wanting to spawn all too often. We got another spawner and a village up here. And we found another one of these villages. Oh, witch spawner. Now that is what we are looking for, baby. That is the good stuff. That makes me happy. That is worth it. I don't know if that's a dungeon or if that's just a random building, but I saw a village over in this direction. So we're going to go check it out. Yeah, look at that village right there. This is the first village we found all the way out east here. This stuff isn't poison, is it? No, it's just random water. Okay, I was like, I got to be careful. I got to be real careful. What are they taking damage on? What are they taking damage on? Berry bushes. Oh, no. Yep, let's get rid of these the best we can. That is not good. This village is absolutely covered in those berry bushes, too. That is not good at all. I mean, at some point, that's just got to be deemed his own fault, right? I mean... He just stood in it. All right, I mean, hopefully I got enough. Probably not, knowing these damn guys. But, oh, well, I can't really be bothered. Let's see what is in this chest. We got some good stuff here. Got a diamond. That's always good. Alrighty, I think I got most of them. At this point, it's kind of their own fault if they walk into it, and then I can't really be bothered. I gave it an effort, and that's all that really matters, right? All right, let's go ahead and dump some material into here for them. And we are absolutely going to snag the emerald in the name tag. And yeah, we'll get a couple more. Cool. I mean, I'll call it for now. I'm going to be going further east, so I almost don't want to name it this, but I was going to name this village Furthest East. But you know what? Since that's what it is, we'll go ahead and do that for now. Unless we want to name it Swampy Village. Maybe let's name it Swampy Village. I feel like that's a little bit better of a name. There we go. It is now Swampy Village, and we are absolutely going to take the materials from here. And we learned our lesson. We have to open up the crates before we mine them. Yep, we have learned that lesson the hard way. Alrighty, with that, I think I've looted the village to the extent that I want to for now. I see that building there, and then we got ourselves another radio tower looking building. So I'd say we bounce in this direction, kind of follow the coastline maybe. Yeah, let's maybe go all the way out to the coastline here and mark it out. Oh, we even got a witch's hut over there. Okay. Can I make it to this other island? Oh, yes, I can. Barely. Holy cow, I could barely make that. That is cool. We're going to go out and check out these little islands here. That, sir, is another witch spawner and is not creepy at all. And we are going to take that. That is 2 witch spawners in 1 episode so far. That is huge. That is really, really awesome. I'm also going to take that wither spawner, dude. Are you kidding me? Now, you may ask yourself, Spencer, do you think you can make that jump over to the next island? And I would say no, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. We have a boat. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to make that with flying colors. I didn't land on the island, but we made the island, so that's all that really matters. There is another meteorite pillar in the ocean. I think we are 4 for 4 or 3 for 3 in finding radioactive meteorite pillars in the ocean. Let's see what it is. We have our Geiger counter on this time. If you guys remember last episode, I got the bright idea of testing to see if these were radioactive, and then I did not equip my Geiger counter, so I just sat in the ocean like a jackass until I started puking because it was radioactive, but I had no way of knowing because I didn't have a Geiger counter, so that sucked. Yeah, and I mean, there's another itty-bitty island right there, too. Might as well check it out. Look at that. Look at these nasty critters in the water there. Yuck. You don't want to get mixed up with those fellas. Part of me wants to see if there's a mushroom island, man. That would be a big find as well. I am not seeing one as of right now. We'll fill this out. And we'll swing back, kind of do a figure 8, and we'll pass by that thing on the northern side and see if that changes anything. I mean, as of right now, we weren't getting any radiation. If it starts hitting me with radiation, I'm just going to go due north. We're going to try to get out of it because I know the center of it usually gets to 10 plus rads a second pretty quickly, so I don't want to be right on top of it. But there's the explosion. That's the explosion. I bet that's what triggers the radiation. We heard that explosion one of the last times too. Well, I'm going to call it. I am not getting any radiation. We're hearing some explosions. Could just be natural gas hitting like a lava source or something underground. It could be unrelated. I don't know. But yeah, I am terrified of those pillars, to say the least, man. Absolutely terrified. It is about to be nighttime, but we'll go ahead and head over here, check out this witch's hut. I know they don't have witch spawners, but they usually have a witch. And I don't mind shooting a witch every now and then. Yep, there she is. We'll hit her from the boat. I missed. There we go. We got her. She can run, but she can't hide. We have firearms. There we go. And she didn't drop anything either, man. I don't know. What is it with witches and not dropping stuff? All right, let's see. Where can we go? It looks like in a boat. I don't know if I can or want to make any of those jumps, to be honest. So we're just going to go back in the boat. And then, yeah, it looks like we have a couple structures. Looks like that might be a dungeon because I'm seeing some underwater structures there. Yep, definitely appears like that is a dungeon. All right, so now we know. We got ourselves a dungeon here. What is that? I'm seeing fire. There's netherrack for some reason. That's weird. Netherrack does not spawn on those HBM tower structures, so there must be something else here. Let's see what it is. Oh, my goodness. He died, too. It's just going to say I saw some meat right here. Oh, it's definitely... I'm going to die from him, too, because I'm a jackass. It's... God damn it, dude. It's definitely a nether portal. Yeah, you can see the nether portal spawned into the structure. Obviously, it can't be lit because it's getting punctured by a structure, but okay, so that explains the fire. Just want to make sure. Never know, man. Oh, wow, we got another spawner right there, it appears. But I think we are going to go in this direction and just keep following that coastline. We'll cut back in to get to that spawner after we uncover this coast. Well, and I'm a guy to not turn down iron, so... My God, dude, there's another dungeon up there. That is insane. The amount of dungeons is absolutely insane. Oh my God, I got a deer head. What? I didn't know you could do that. Well, it would appear it is officially winter. Everything is starting to freeze up. We did find a spawner and another dungeon, man. It is just insane how many dungeons there are. We'll make it a goal for today. If we can find at least one more safe, that would be cool. I'd really like to do that. We got a stray spawner. That's not super duper cool, but we got 2 witch spawners, so we can't complain. But we will push on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. We got 2 meteorite pillars here. And oh boy, we got a HBM nuclear tech mod building on the other side there. That is not good. Well, let's go get in that building and let's get materials just in case it goes radioactive. I'd like to raid this building. We're going to do this one in reverse. We're going to start in the top here and work our way down. Well, I mean, I'll give it credit. As of right now, I'm not being radiated. Oh, am I a fucking jackass? Oh my God, that's a tree. They're both trees. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that would explain. All right, well, good hustle, Spencer. I saw 2 4-block pillars, and then I assumed they were meteor pillars, and I mean, that just goes to show you how absolutely terrified I am of those damn things. So there you go. Yeah, okay, there's no way that would have been radioactive to begin with, but cool, man. I guess we did a little bit of looting. Oh well. Man, I feel really silly now. Now, is that a meteor pillar or is that another spruce tree? We'll actually check this time. It looks like another spruce tree, and it is. How mean, dude. How absolutely mean that it's stacked 4 blocks like that. Just the same like a pillar, dude. Oh, I know that's 2 different mods and unintentional, but it's still mean. I don't care. There's another one of those birds, man. I don't know what it is. I really don't. They just fly so damn fast. All right, we're still kind of slowly pushing east. We found another spawner, and if you could believe it, another dungeon. I know, it's hard to believe we found another dungeon. Oh, this is going to be Vex, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. I could see it through the trapdoor. That sucks. Not a spawner we're looking for, but that's okay, man. That is a-okay. Uh-oh. Whoa, my God. It doesn't get any closer. Oh, my God. That's about as close as you can get. Oh, boy. That was not very cool. Don't want to do that again. I mean, we found several duds. We found a couple of these buildings now. I think this is the 3rd one we found this episode. I'm not keeping them all in. We've raided tons of these buildings. If you want me to raid more of them, let me know. Or if you want me to continue to put them in videos, let me know. But other than that, I'll just keep the loot, like actual chests involved. A ton of slime islands, and it looks like another radio tower over there. Ooh, nice little lag spike. Which is pretty cool. I'm more going for the land right now. I'm trying to explore the land, get the villages and stuff located, get the waypoints activated, and then we can come back and clean up shop another day. We're going to bounce over here to make sure we do discover this on the map. Want to get it on the map. But we're going to check out that village. Probably activate the waystone at that village. That's a really cool location for a campsite. Just outside of the village. Very, very cool. Whoa, but this village is in a gorge or a valley. That's not very good at all. And then there's lava in the village. How long until a villager walks into that? Let's go ahead and plug that up. Well, credit where credit's due. It's not the hardest to access, but it is unaccessible for the villagers, so that kind of stinks. But that is okay, dude. I can't really be bothered. One of the item frames broke, so I'm just going to slap it, or not it. I'll keep the item frame, but I'm going to slap the the home identifier into a chest so we don't lose it if we ever want to come back. And with that, I don't think there's anything too spectacular in this village. I guess, no, not even a blacksmith. I thought there's a blacksmith. We're going to go ahead and activate that waystone. We'll call it the furthest east just because that's kind of the trend we have going. I mean, with that, man, look how many pages of waypoints we have now. That is incredible. We have done a lot. We've explored a lot. You think just how useful those are, being able to bounce between villages. That helps us out a ton. I mean, we will explore this little bay, I guess we'll call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but this little river or bay. I saw a structure over here as well, so I want to get it on the map. But with that, I think we are going to be good to go, at least in the eastern direction. Oh, man, how crazy would it be? Oh, and there is another village. Oh, no. Oh, and a spawner, and it's just baiting me. All right, we'll keep going. There's a lone villager, but I was just going to say, how crazy would it be if there's another village even further to the east? And it's almost a cooler village. Look at that. It has a blacksmith and everything. Oh, no, I'm a liar, because that last village that we just named furthest east isn't the furthest east. Man, I hate being a liar, but that's okay. We'll steal this waystone. They're so close. They're so close together, I can't really be bothered. Wow, for the first time probably ever in the history of Techtopian mod, this village is easy to access. The storage is easy to access, that is. That is unheard of. I'm shocked. I'm beyond shocked. That is an amazing achievement. We have come a long way. I like that village. That is cool, but it is now technically the furthest east. So that makes me a liar with that last one, but that's okay. Oh, wait, I didn't mind a waystone. Do they have a waystone even? I'm sure they do. Oh, my goodness. I am not a liar. You guys can call me what you want, but I am not a liar. They do not have a waystone. I'm bouncing up, and I am just not seeing one. It's not even in the swamp there, like covered by a tree. It just did not spawn for some reason. So technically, yeah, that waystone is still the furthest east village with a waystone. So I mean, I'm not a liar. Another stray, man. We got off to a really great start with 2 witches, and it just has not been great since then. We got ourselves another one of those mangrove biomes. What a cool biome, by the way. First off, it's a very, very cool biome. And kind of tricky to navigate. I'll give it that. But other than that, this is a pretty neat biome. We will go south. I think I'm going to try to stop going east if I can. Yeah, we'll kind of follow the coastline back to the south. See if we can't loop all the way back to the west and kind of hook into where we've already explored. Maybe, maybe not. Man, this biome kind of looking like it wants to give me a desert. We got some acacia stuff, and then we kind of get these plains, and then these beach areas. They look pretty nice. Found another village. This one might actually be the furthest east now. Let me bounce over there. I definitely think I saw a waystone. Yeah, I sure do. I see a waystone. How cool of a biome is that next to, by the way? If you guys can't tell after 37 episodes or whatever we're on, I am easy to impress. I absolutely love some of these villages. Look at that. Why did it spawn with 2 town halls? Do you see that? It dropped a town hall thing. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, this is technically the furthest east village by a little bit. So I guess I might be a liar again, but that's okay. That is okay. I kind of had a feeling if I didn't go back to the west, I was going to find another village and make a fool out of myself. But man, it looks like it wants to give me a desert. It really does. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I mean, I guess these are beaches, but there's a lot of sand and like this dry acacia looking thing. It's not acacia, but it's like a savanna or plains, I guess is what it's technically called. And uh-oh. Oh, I think I saw a cactus over there. Oh man, it's just the terrain's getting dry. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that is just a very large beach. Yep, this is a very big beach, a little lake if you even want to call it. Look at that. It's like a bay. It's a perfect little bay. This would be a cool place to build a resort, I think. Just the way it looks. I like it. I like the way this island or this little area looks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Even though it has a bomb, we may have to clear out that bomb before we build anything because that could be bad for us, but that's okay. We can do that, man. And then I saw looking across the way here, there's even another village. We are just in village central here. Well, I'm going to be that guy, man. I'm going to destroy this waystone too, get 2 more waystones. We're getting somewhat far from that first eastern village we've discovered, but all 4 of these villages are relatively close. So if I find another, I'll keep that waystone. How about that? But yeah, we'll go ahead and snag this one. Alrighty, we're just going to sail across diagonally. I could keep going that way. It's baiting me. I don't see any structures, so I'll go to this dark oak forest. How about that? Maybe there'll be another woodland mansion or something crazy. Who knows? No woodland mansion, but there's a very pretty purple biome over there to the right, so we are absolutely going to check that out. I'm just going to keep sailing inland a little bit, just kind of get this dark oak forest explored. Oh, and that might be a new type of tree, too. Let's go there. I don't think we have that one. No, that is, I think that's a new tree. Oh, yes, sir. I think that is a new tree. Yeah, let's get some saplings for that one. That's kind of cool. Kind of a purple wood, or a pink even. It's kind of even got a pink look to it. Oh no, I'm a jackass. Already got some of that. Yeah, it's right there. God damn it, dude. I thought we found another one. Oh my goodness, I feel silly. I was looking right at it. I was looking right at it. Hey, you know what? That's okay. We got a little bit more of it. Oh man, something underground. There must be a cave with natural gas and then lava. Yeah, something was blowing up. Now that is kind of an acacia biome that's looking like it wants to be a desert again. I'm hoping, man, I would absolutely love to find a desert. That would be ideal. That would make this whole thing successful. We found a lot of sand and beaches and stuff, and I mean, we could live off of that for a while, just like mine that sand down and use it. But gosh, yeah, it just stinks we haven't found a whole lot of... we found a couple of deserts. They just really weren't that big, though, even though we found a couple. Oh, yes, sir. There it is. All right, cool. So that's a desert. I'm going to bounce this way first. I'm going to bounce this way, just kind of explore it, and we're going to backtrack to that desert. I really don't want to give it away what I'm looking for in the desert. I mean, there's a lot of things. A, it's sand. There's just not a whole lot of areas or a whole lot of places where I can go and get sand. Then there's some nuclear tech mod structures that I believe only spawn in deserts. And I don't want to give them away. If you played the nuclear tech mod or you saw my Nuclear Earth series, you probably know what I'm talking about. But, they're pretty cool. I think they're some of the cooler structures in the HBM Nuclear Tech mod pack. That's just coming for me. But, yeah, this desert doesn't look all too big, unfortunately. Unless that's another terracotta biome up there, which it might be. No, that's a new biome. That is definitely a new biome, but cool. Oh, we got another little landmine here. Yep, we'll break it. We will explore this desert in its full. Some of the mobs in the desert are cool too, like the coyotes, man. They're cool during the day, but the second it turns night, they try to kill you. And I think that's badass. Personally, I think that's really, really cool, even though it's a pain in the ass. Okay, the desert gets a little bit bigger over in this direction. Cool. Cool. And is that a biome or is that radioactive up ahead? Yeah, okay, so we found another one of those pyramids. We explored one of these a couple episodes ago. It was pretty cool. There's gold under that too. We'll come back and we'll actually loot all this stuff a different day. There appears to be some sort of red sand desert though. What is this called? And a crashed ship and a village over here. Okay. So this biome's getting some stuff too. It is called the Outback. I'm going to look in these. Does it have anything crazy? Oh, it has a supply drop request here. Oh man, we are going to come back and loot all this at some point. Or you guys are going to hate me if I don't loot it, aren't you? So here's my predicament. I could spend about an hour sorting my inventory or something, and then, or dropping all my stuff off and getting new backpacks would be the quickest route. But I'm pretty much full. I am almost 5 backpacks full of stuff, which is my problem. But I know you guys will be mad at me, so I have to do it anyway. Oh, do not want to drop that one. Glad I opened up my, or the chest there, because yeah, if I would have dropped that, that would have been bad. I know some of you are probably like, man, why are you even holding on to half that shit? A lot of that shit is just disposable, and you are kind of right. But my problem is the second I get rid of it is the second that it becomes useful. And that's just how it's always been. I'll get that chest for you guys. And then we'll come back and break the ship down and all that good stuff. But we still have a lot of exploring to do. I would like to go home via on foot or get really close to home on foot. And then teleport or something. I mean, we could teleport from all the way over here. But, you know, what a cool biome the Outback is. I like this. This is a very cool biome. Yeah, see, let's just come back. I know you guys probably going to be mad at me, but look, we got another crash ship, and it's right next to one of these brick buildings that I like to tear down. So we will have to come back and loot these. Here we go with another desert dungeon. My goodness, man, so many dungeons. We got ourselves a village, and here you go. All right, here to make a deal with you guys, we're going to name this the Outback Village so that it does have a waystone, and we can come back with relative ease. There we go. That way we can teleport to and from this area with relative ease, like I said. But we have a waystone there, and we're able to snag 2 waystones. Every village does not need a waystone, especially if it's going to be a village we don't come to all too often. So, yeah, I think this is a badass biome, man. This is really, really cool. We're kind of exploring the biomes around it, too. Like, yep, there's another spawner. Just trying to get an idea of what's around this area as well. We're going to explore that whole desert. I am not seeing the structure I'm looking for, which is just not a great sign, unfortunately. I know it has a rare chance to spawn, but I didn't think it was this rare. And with biomes of plenty, the fact that just a normal desert spawns less, I think is going to hurt our odds. So when we do find one, we're going to have to treat it with some respect and take care of it. I think we're going to have to fix it up instead of breaking it down and all that good stuff, which sometimes I like to do. But already got this spawner. There's another Vex, unfortunately. I'm wasting inventory on Vexes. Not a fan of that. This is called a lush desert. Okay. Well, it is still technically a desert. I guess it's lush. I mean, there's a little bit more green. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now that's kind of cool. Now this is cool. I like that. Yeah, the lush desert. I kind of see it now. There's a desert dungeon down here. Let's go check it out since we're in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness. And the location of this one isn't all that great. That is for sure. And did I get that building over there on the map? I sure did. All right, so that is just about it for, well, this desert. That is it, unfortunately. We'll look at it on the map here. I mean, this one's still kind of going this direction, but you can see it ends. It's just basically surrounded, but not bad, man. That's pretty big. A couple different desert-looking biomes, like a couple variants of the desert all kind of mashed in together. It's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Fortunately, no structures that we were looking for. But we'll be able to come back, build some structures of our own, and, you know, maybe even some farms. There's some farms I think that would do really well in the desert. There you go. Not too far away from our desert, we got a redwoods forest, another one of my favorite biomes. I really want to follow that redwoods forest down the beach here, but, man, there's a beautiful-looking structure over in that direction, and that has supplies, and I think that will take precedence, so we're going to sail over there. We can always come back over here, I guess, just keep my boat in the water. I want to get it on the map. That's the big thing. If I don't get it on the map, I'll forget that it's here. And then I'll never, I mean, it'll probably be even longer before I get back. So look how this boat spawned. That's kind of funny. It spawned in the island, so it kind of looks like they beached the thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. Kind of neat, kind of neat. This is just an island. This is kind of a cool island here. Let's, yeah, click that. Nice little island you can come to. I don't know, man, I'm just, gosh, it's going to be like actual real life years before I can get over here and start building stuff. But we're just exploring so much awesome terrain, and the ideas are flowing through my head, so I am just stoked about that. I mean, in theory, this ocean should be connected, right? I don't see any land in front of me, and I mean, I would genuinely be shocked if it is not connected. But if we stay in our boat, we should be able to connect into what we've already discovered. That might not be good. Now, that's a dungeon, so that's not like super duper important to me. Oh, God, and it's radioactive. Yep. I was just, oh, look at that. It's spewing up right beneath me here. Oh, I am right on top of it. Oh, God, we got to go. 15 rads a second. Like I said, man. Oh, God, we got to go. We got to go. Oh, boy. I should not have stopped. I didn't think it would kick in that fast, man. Oh, but there's another ocean temple over there. Okay. Once again, a lot just happened. All right, we found another radioactive pillar. I was kind of getting to where it's a dungeon. If it, you know, is super radioactive, it's not the end of the world. I mean, there's a billion of those, you know, so I'm not too butthurt that that's radioactive. But it absolutely, I was right on top of it, and you saw it got up to 15 immediately. And so that island is extremely radioactive. And then we have this. We have another ocean temple there. I got to swim over there. Make sure we get that on the map. Those aren't too terribly hard to see on the map if you're looking for them. It also helps if you have a general idea where it is. Holy cow, though. I am thankful I had my Geiger counter that time, because that was dangerous. And it's a blood moon. Why wouldn't it be, man? All right. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll just sail the ocean blue. We'll stay in the ocean this blood moon. We'll stay away. What? Dude, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Is that because it's a blood moon? Because it's a blood moon, there's like actually 1,000 of those guardians. Look at them all. My God, don't look in the scope. You look right above the scope. You see them all. Look, there's actually like 100 down there. Look on the mini map. That is insane, dude. That's not even all of them. That is absolutely insane. I never thought about that. Because of a blood moon, their spawn rate is height. And there's actually like 1,000. I assume that's because of the blood moon. If it has nothing to do with the blood moon, I am beyond shocked, man. That is bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. But what we're going to do, we're going to sail west. We're just going to follow the coastline west here. And, yeah, we'll just sail during the blood moon. Screw it, man. I mean, I don't want to teleport back and just sit at home and do nothing. That's kind of lame. It's got to be because of a blood moon, man. Look at all those mobs spawning because of this blood moon. That is insane. You cannot win that. That is unwinnable. Look at them. They're still spawning. That is incredible. Going back to that ocean temple, can you imagine if we build a guardian spawner there and then every blood moon teleport over to here? Dude, we would be getting thousands a night. That is insane. That is, I'm not, like, I feel like I'm being facetious, but no, there's probably like 50, at least 50 to 100 of them there. There was that many. It was a huge amount of guardians. Record number. You turn that into a functioning auto farm or something, man, or kill farm. That is crazy. What the fuck is happening there? Oh God. Well, no, now I'm curious. Why were they getting thrown in the air? Was there an iron golem there? There's no village. What is that? Oh, it's the bird. I'm just poisoned for some reason. There's absolutely no way for me to go and check that out unless all these guys despawn. I mean, I could, I guess, go this way. Oh, and it appears we found a new village. And we have never been to this village. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on there, man. All right, I got blindness and poison for 0, and yet it's still here. So you could try to explain that to me, but it will not make sense. Oh, man. I took the waystone. I am an absolute douchebag. All right, I'm gonna go to that other village I found. I thought I could come here and sneak away. Wait a minute, that's a witch spawner. If I've ever seen one, I'm gonna bounce over there because I can't sprint, and that's getting annoying. I'm gonna stick myself in a tree because that's less annoying somehow. But cool, we got a witch spawner. All right, I don't feel so bad for coming back over to this village. We got a third witch spawner, which this episode is absolutely bonkers, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what that bird is. It's obvious it doesn't like skeletons, so it kills skeletons. So that's cool. I like that about it. Any bird that kills skeletons is a friend of mine. There it is. We got ourselves a waystone. I don't know what's going on, man. We'll just leave it at that. We'll look at the map. I don't think this episode's quite over. What I want to do, I got to get off for the night, so I'm going to have to come back for part 2 another day. Here you go. I'm going to assume I'm safe because I'm not taking damage. It's either that or I'm lagging like a motherfucker. But we are back. It is a new day for me in real life, but I am exploring near the Kiwi villages. I was trying to get all this stuff north of Kiwi, like I was talking about. I'm clicking a little bit too fast, and just by pure chance, I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and that, my friends, is a broken radio. And that will fry my brain. I'm going to get close to it just to show you. Once you get within a certain distance of it, it will, yep, there it is. Immediately starts melting your brain. And we've already found one of these, but I think they're very, very neat. So every time we find one, I like to go and show you guys. I'm going to wait until I'm not so nauseous anymore. There we go. That should be better. And we are going to try to launch a rocket at it. There we go. If I can reload correctly. And let's see if we can destroy it. Oh, boy. We missed. Let's see. There we go. We got it. All right, cool. We got it. That is all that matters. And that's why I carry a couple extra rockets or missiles, whatever you want to call it. Because God forbid you miss one. You're screwed. And I destroy those. There's no way to, as far as I know, there's no way to gather them. There's really no use for them either, is my understanding. They're just kind of there to be a trap for you out in the wild. So when you find one, you might as well destroy it because you don't want to wander upon it one day and accidentally bounce into it or melt your brain. You saw, I just barely got within range of it and immediately nauseous and started melting my brain and damage and all that nasty stuff. So, yep, not something to play with. But cool, yeah, I'll be back if there's anything else really cool. Well, the damnedest thing, man, we are just having luck. I guess it was a good thing we got off yesterday. I'll just tell you what I've found so far. I found 2 more of those HBM nuclear structures. And then the crazy thing is this missile silo, I just found this. It was technically already on the map. Like the map ended, I mean, I could do it before and after, but the map came to about right here. So this was already on the map. I guess I just discovered this and did not see it. The launch pad's still down there, so I'm inclined to believe I have yet to raid it. Yeah, the chest is still in here, so I'm going to assume I have not raided this, which is crazy. I was saying earlier this episode I would love to find a missile silo, and there we go. We have just done so. I guess it's worth noting, too, I spent about 45 minutes sorting my inventory, which is awesome. We absolutely needed that. Our inventory was struggling. I didn't get it all, as you can see. But here we go. High explosive missile and a cluster missile. Awesome. We are just building our stockpile of weaponry. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It just didn't activate. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm starting to think it's every single pillar. I was curious. We've already found that pillar, but I didn't sail right on top of it, but I just did, and it is, in fact, radioactive. I saw the little red thing squirting out of it or shooting out of it. I don't know what you want to call it, but yep, there's the radiation. So I have a feeling that every single one of those pillars is radioactive. That sucks, man, because that is an awesome biome right there, and I don't know. I mean, maybe the top of it's okay, but yeah, I mean, the base there, that's definitely going to be too radioactive to live. Well, I think I found another missile. Oh, and there's a witch spawner. Look at that. That's a twofer. I think that's going to be a witch spawner. Wither skeleton. What? Oh, that's even creepier. A wither skeleton spawner. Oh boy, I don't know. I didn't know that those had spawners. That's awesome. We need to automate that, dude. Can you imagine automating that and just having a shit ton of nether stars? That would be insane. But if I didn't collect that, I was going to say, no way I collected this missile silo. So yeah, there we go. We got another missile silo. Let's go ahead and see what type of loot it has. All right, chest number 1. It's usually pretty lackluster. Nothing too spectacular in that chest. But chest number 2 down here at the base is almost always a banger. And no missiles. I'm a little disappointed, but a short-range target designator is kind of cool. I do like that. I also stopped by the biome that gives you the hot springs water buckets. You probably realized, yo, he filled up his whole inventory. Yeah, I like that stuff, so I went and got a bunch of it too. Also somewhat notable, we got ourselves a little villager hut here. That's kind of cool. I like that, a little librarian. And oh my goodness, look at all the loot they have. Are you kidding me? Yes, sir. Swipe. I feel like I've passed a ton of these buildings. A ton of buildings that are just kind of off on their own, not doing anything. Are these guys like the missile silo keepers? Is that what their job title is here? Because, yeah, they are right next to a missile silo. There it is. I'm right here, and then there's a missile silo. But cool, man. Yeah, a couple more cool things we found. My goodness, we found another wither spawner. Look at that, dude. I mean, I'm trying to cut the videos as little as possible and, like, only include the cool stuff. But, yeah, I found a village. You can still kind of see it. I'll show you it on the map. I found a village right here. And just to the west of it, we got another spawner. So, neat. A third one. My goodness, there's 3 of them around this village here. Or, yeah, this village here. And this is a Vindicator spawner. Look at that. There we go. I actually fell into a ravine and did a little bit of mining. And then, holy cow, yeah, around this village. What do they look like on the map? What do they look like on the map so I can find it? Yeah, it's just like a little red thing. So, yeah, you see one there, one here. And, yeah, right here. It was near this village here. How cool, man. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Oh, that was such a bad bounce, man. Such a bad bounce. What's that? Up and to the right, there's some sort of square structure here. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that structure before. Let's check it out. I might have already seen it. Actually, no, I don't think I would have. I think this structure has a chest. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, okay, cool. Nothing too spectacular, but man, I am going to swipe this floor. I use stone slabs like crazy, and I run out of them so quickly. So we are absolutely going to swipe that. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Did we already discover that? Oh, we did. We did discover that. Okay, so let's finish up this little chunk here, and then I'm going to expand on that island, because I feel like if I go into that ocean, there might be more. And there's a safe there. There is a safe here. Hold up. Yeah, we are going to stop and take a gander and take a look at that. Here we go. Let's see. I was first try the first several times, but I haven't had a whole lot of luck since until now. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. Luck is changing in our favor. And I'm kind of shocked I didn't follow this coastline here. This coastline is like on the cusp of being a desert. There actually is a little desert. It's an island. It's not very big, but that red sand desert over there. Oh, I'm going to swim, but this is dangerous. I really hope nothing swims up on me. You know, I guess I did go this way. Yeah, I did explore all this. I'm going to sail in a boat and kind of expand the ocean here, though. I feel like there's got to be another island or something. I feel like we are close to a desert. Whoa, we got a grave. Hold up. I'm pretty sure there's a chest in these. I'm going to mind the fences. Unrelated. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a chest underneath here. Yep, there it is. Let's see what it is. Yeah, there's really nothing in it. Now I'm just a grave robber. I'm a terrible person. I think I've already done that in this series, to be honest with you. I can't remember. It's been so long if we have. Whoa! Another safe. Oh, it was ice. I saw another block that was like, what type of block is that? But no. Yeah, we found a second safe. Holy cow, dude. We are getting lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got some radioactive material here. Ooh, get it in my inventory, please. There we go. Holy cow. A third safe. Holy cow, what is this, Safe Valley? Dude, what is going on here? This luck is getting a little bit crazy, dude. Am I going to have a really unlucky episode here at some point? You got to be shitting me. All right, well, maybe I should, you know, be able to crack the safe before I say I'm lucky. Dude. Jesus Christ, dude. What are those? Okay, I have never seen the speed loader with tainted bullets. And, I mean, that's a ton of advanced circuits and ammo containers. That's all new to me. But, my God, dude, that took all my picks. Holy cow, that used a ton of picks to do. Why is there a stone brick block right there, huh? What's this shit about? What is this shit about, huh? Uh-oh. What the hell do we got going on in here, huh? What's going on in here? Oh, we got a zombie villager spawner, huh? Oh, yeah? Well, I'll see about that, won't we? Yep, give me that shit. What? I was just kind of sitting there looking for a safe. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was looking for another safe. I was like, there's gonna be a fourth one, dude. Just our luck. Just, I mean, one of these leaves or something is gonna be a safe or something silly. I turn around and there's stone brick. And I'm like, wow, that doesn't fit in. Oh. I'm right next to a landmine. Okay, I'm not going to try to push my luck too much, but I am absolutely going to sail this ocean here. We're just going to kind of follow the shoreline. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I was going to say, the map's going to have to load for me to be able to do this successfully. But yeah, we'll just kind of go out into the ocean a little bit, follow the shoreline. And I am convinced we will find a desert. Well, I found a jungle temple. I don't think I've found one of those yet in this playthrough, so that's kind of cool. Okay, we got a diamond from it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I never do the trap thing. Let's be real. We're just gonna break it wide open. There we go. Cool. We got 2 diamonds total from this jungle temple, man. Pretty cool. Crap, dude. It's literally every single one of these pillars. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but yeah, this whole forest is cooked. My goodness, dude. Whoa! Whoa, that's a new biome. We have found a new biome. I bet that's a glacier. 100% that's got to be a glacier, right? I mean, what else could that possibly be? I would have no clue. Look at the location of that building right there. That is really cool. I've really said a whole lot. I haven't been finding a whole lot here. I'll kind of zoom in. Found another snow biome all the way down here to the south. This is another massive snow biome, and I almost like the mountains in this one more. We may have to build like a ski resort or a winter, I don't know, something here. This is pretty badass. I like this. I mean, let's bounce over to that glacier. We got to go explore that now. I don't think there's going to be anything new or crazy, but man, what a cool structure. Wow, look at that. We even got a factory next to it. Pretty cool. And it is, in fact, called a glacier. I pretty much saw that one coming. There's another one right over there. Whoa. And another one. Oh my gosh, there's tons of glaciers. And there's a snowman. That's funny. I like that. My God, there's another glacier. That's 4 glaciers. Is that a... All right, it's a tree. I am so scared of those now. You think I've said that so many times. It's because it's true, dude. Those things terrify the hell out of me. And we got 2 dungeons. I see a dungeon right there, and I think I saw a dungeon, yep, on the other side directly in front of us. There's the top of it right here. So yeah, we got 2 snowy dungeons. Look at all these glaciers, man. Yeah, I got several more glaciers here, and then it gets into a fir forest. There's a village. That is kind of what I was looking for. I was thinking or debating about working my way back, but I just don't really feel like it. This is by far the furthest south we have ever gone. I mean, the next closest is going to be up here to the right, and that's up here. I mean, we've gone much, much further on this little trip here. And I am going to be honest, whether or not they have a waystone, I have extras, I am going to put one down because this is absolutely the new farthest. What we're going to do is we'll name it New Farthest South, and then we'll teleport to the Old Farthest South at some point. We'll pick up an adventure from there, and we'll get rid of that waystone because that is no longer, or we'll rename it. I mean, we still may want to keep it because that is very, very, very far away from this location. So we still actually may want that waystone, but we'll have to rename it because it is no longer the furthest south. We're going to raid this village, and I think I'm going to get that little factory on the map over there, and I think we're going to have to call this an episode. I think this is a successful episode. I had a ton of fun. We found a ton of stuff, man. I mean, would it really be locating a village if the storage wasn't, accessible? I mean, look at that. Every single time the storage is not accessible to the village. That is fine by me. It's probably safer for the village that way, especially when I'm in town. And you absolutely hate it, but there is no blacksmith, and I do not believe there is a waystone. Negative on the waystone. That is okay. We have plenty. We stole waystones from other villages, so that is absolutely okay. We're just going to slap it down right here. It'd help if I spelled it correctly. There we go. New furthest south. And there we go. We will be able to use that to go home. We have to go load that factory on the map, though, because I absolutely want to know that's there. We got another dud. I found about 15 duds today. We'll have to go on a dud spree at some point. You can de-arm it, and it drops a really, 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 I can't say really enough, radioactive item. And you got to put it in a hopper. But then everything else is, fine. It gives you some metal and some, you know what? I actually don't know exactly what it gives you, but it gives you some stuff that's definitely worth your time, I think. Alrighty, with that, man, I am going to go back to the village, and we are going to wrap this thing up. Alrighty, back at the village, and let's go back home, and what an adventure, man. It took me 2 real-life days, 2 separate sessions, but we explored a ton. Let's open up the big map and get a better idea of just what we discovered in this episode. And last episode, to be honest. Alrighty, this is zoomed into my current home, and you can see it has all my little animals and stuff and all the different waypoints. Pretty cool. If I zoom out to max here, you can see I have most of the known world that we've explored heavily and built stuff on, named some villages. But then you can see kind of what we did today. We went super far east. If you remember at the beginning of the episode, the furthest east we had been was this snow biome right here. Pretty much everything out to the east beyond that is what we did this episode. And I mean, we just found a ton of biomes. I would like to go there and kind of clean it up. All these little gaps I left, not ideal. I was kind of chasing structures in cool terrain, so obviously that's going to leave gaps like that. But yeah, we went super far east. We even looped back down, and you can see, and I looped back and actually came back home. Well, I teleported, but I did a big old loop. But it'd be cool to go and explore what's in the middle of all this here sometime. I think our next goal for exploring is, you can still see, here's our home. And what's that? Maybe 12 chunks away is unexplored territory from our home. That is actually crazy to think. I don't like that. I mean, who knows what's even out there? It could be something deadly or dangerous too. So we'll have to go and check that out here at some point. We also went south this episode. We went, well, no, that's not entirely true. We filled in a massive gap right here. Actually, I left a couple small ones right here. Darn it. I wish I would have seen that earlier. But there was a much larger gap between North Kiwi and this biome right here. We filled all that stuff in. And then we proceeded to go southwest, we'll call it. Found a really cool snow biome down here. I am so far away though, or I was so far away though. Yeah, I don't see myself building anything down there for a while, to be honest. It's so far away, but cool. Yeah, we found some stuff, found some new biomes. As always, I hope you guys enjoy. Next episode, we will not explore. We'll get back to building or doing a project. I like to switch it back and forth every other episode or every 2 episodes. So with that, man, I hope you guys did enjoy once again. Leave a like and a comment if you liked the video and you have any suggestions or feedback. That'd be awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next one.